one. Your next bout is your 155-pound kickboxing bout.
Introducing first to the cage, fighting out of the blue corner, Ryan Fix.
Our first two matchups, we saw a debuter going against somebody with a little bit of experience in that rule set. Here in our third matchup, we have debuter versus debuter, Ryan Fix against Maximus and Zardo.
I always love seeing a debut. Really shows what they're made of in the first fight.
And I typically think that a debut versus debut is the right debut matchup for guys to have.
I agree.
Which makes me so impressed, like Coach Lomic going and debuting against 3-0 undefeated, or Jonathan Perez, our opening matchup, debuting against a 2-1 Jonathan Garcia. Yeah. Because that even just one walk, it's such a difference of experience because you've done it once and it's somewhat familiar territory now. You've had the big hype. You've been in front of everybody. You hear everyone screaming, your mom's here, your dad's here, your girlfriend's here. Everybody's in the house. Once you've done that once, I feel like it can get easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Maximus and Zardo.
Definitely have a lot of support, both of them. You know, going against a debuter, you don't know. There's no experience on either side. There's nothing, no tape to watch. You know, it's a new show for both of them.
And do you think for a debuter that's better or worse? Because so you have less to think about. You just come in and do you versus thinking about fighting an opponent.
Personally, I think it's better. You know, you look and do the tail on someone who you're fighting that knows has a lot of experience, a lot of tail. But honestly, a fighter can change between each fight. I have actually done that in my personal experience, change in each fight. So it's never knowing what to expect, even if you have tail on them, really.
And not just that, but who knows you're even going to fight the person that you originally signed up to fight.
That's true.
How many times do fights fall off like in short notice right before?
All the time.
Imagine you prepare for an opponent and then that's not who you end up facing.
I've always liked going in the last minute, too.
But I think particularly at this level, you need to be going in and developing yourself. I'm going to go in and work the stuff that I'm good at and my game plan, almost regardless of who the other person is, unless obviously you have a specialist in some type of area.
Right.
Ooh, another drastic height differential here. Maximus hands
all right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Introducing the first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner. This kickboxer is 22 years old, weighing in at 155 pounds, standing at 6 feet tall, fighting out of Gracie Bar in Jacksonville, Florida, representing Manhattan, New York, making his amateur kickboxing debut. Put your hands together for Ryan Fix. And his opponent across the cage to my left, fighting out of the red corner. This kickboxer is 18 years old, standing at 5 feet 8 inches, weighing at 153 pounds, training at Gracie, Tampa South, here in Tampa, Florida, making his amateur kickboxing debut. Put your hands together for Maximus and Zardo. This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds. Brought to you by Knockout Entertainment. Let's go.
So just there during the introduction, I feel like we see a much more comfortable Ryan Fix who's bouncing around. Looks like he's ready to get to work. Starts fast on Zardo.
He's rocked.
Gets a knockdown in the opening, maybe 10 seconds of the bout. This might be it.
Not okay.
And Zardo looks like it's probably it. Gets his way back to his feet. But Ryan Fix looks like he is ready to get back in and pounce. Did not take him long to put his Zardo down. And the referee waves it off. Ryan Fix gets a knockout in the opening moments of round 1. Our first finish of the evening here at World Class Fight League 41.
That was definitely a great performance. What a debut.
Yeah, what a debut. And when I saw him, I was watching inside the cage, going back and forth, looking at each guy, and Ryan Fix was staring him dead in his eyes for almost the entire introduction. It looked like he was with Pitbull, ready to get let off the leash. And Zardo seemed a lot less energetic, wasn't bouncing, wasn't moving. Didn't, in my opinion, look like he was ready to come out and fight somebody. And Ryan Fix got in his face quick and put him down.
Yeah, it was a good thing that the ref stopped that. I know he was a little upset about it, but honestly, that's what the ref is there for, to protect you. And there's no risk in doing it in amateur, you know?
I was just going to say, this is where you're here to learn and develop, not take a ton of damage. If this was a world championship fight, obviously, yeah, we're going to let guys go a little further. But debut versus debut, I believe, was the right call.
It's not worth it getting no money, you know?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 49 seconds into the first round, your winner by TKO in the blue corner, Ryan Fix! Brought to you by Knockout Entertainment.